Duane Whitaker, for the Chiller audience, tell everybody who you are best known as.
I think probably the Pulp Fiction, the amiable pawnshop owner, Maynard. Very nice guy. And more recently, Feast, Boss Man in Feast is probably I've done a lot of horror films, but that's probably the most recent one that a lot of people saw.
And today you're at Chiller, and you're in Dusk Till Dawn 2.
Right. Yeah, I co-starred and co-wrote that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we shot that in South Africa for Texas. I don't know why, but I assume it had something to do with money.
You're in probably one of the most famous vignette sections of Pulp Fiction as Maynard of the Mason-Dixon pawn shop.
Yeah.
Did you have to audition for that part?
Oh, yeah. It was a couple of times. It was like a long, painful process. I'd met Quentin on a movie that I wrote and starred in called Eddie Presley, and I ran into him, I don't know, a year and a half later or something, and from that meeting he called me in on it, but then it was a while before I actually got cast.
Was the audition, did you have to be like a scumbag in the audition?
Well, no, we pretty much did the stuff from the movie and kind of adjusted around, tried some different stuff, but his ideas were much better than mine. It was, to do very little, which was much scarier than my original take on it was, more deliverance-y, more like snorting and screaming, and his take on it was much, much more frightening.
Oh, it's an unbelievable scene, and that's a scene where Bing Rahm's character Marcella says the classic "I'm going to get medieval on your ass" line.
That's it.
I think you're already dead.
Yeah, I think I've already been sliced at that point, but
were you lying dead on the floor, or was that a separate scene altogether?
I was not. You never see me on the floor. I was actually outside smoking through most of that.
Imagine that with a wound like that.
No,
Smoke was coming out of like the side of your chest.
Yeah, luckily I was framed out, so they didn't make me lay on the floor since I wasn't in the shot anyway. So.
And you're working on what now?
I got a couple of things out there. I just finished a movie called Dozers. I got a movie called Trailer Park of Terror coming out. I actually 4 or 5. A movie called Broke Sky that's playing the festival circuit right now. That's a really cool little independent movie.
Are you in the movie, or is it a production of yours also?
No, those are all just movies I'm in. I've got things I'm trying to get made now, but nothing imminent.
And how can the listeners get in touch with you or find out about you online?
myname.com. DuaneWhitaker.com. There's that. There's also a MySpace, which you can go to from there, too.
Can you just say the line, "Spider just caught a couple of flies for me" in character?
Zed. It's Maynard. Spider just caught a couple of flies.
Excellent. Are you as nasty as your characters indicate?
Yes. What are you doing later?